Here are my top 5 tips for working from home. Tip number 1, get yourself and your environment work ready. Choosing a designated workspace within your house is important. This space should be well lit and quiet and clutter-free. It's also important to set up your workspace to be soothing and motivating. This can be done in a number of ways, such as adding plants or photos of nature, choosing a space that's near a window, incorporating an essential oil diffuser, or simply listening to music playlists throughout your workday. It's also important to dress for success. Get dressed for work even if you're not scheduled for a video call. This helps to maintain the expectation for professionalism. Tip number 2, communicate expectations and boundaries. Many of us do not live alone and have to balance the schedules of others that are also working from home. It is important to communicate with those in your household about your boundaries when it comes to home and work activities. Communicate about expectations for sharing workspaces, managing time, and other responsibilities such as family, kids, or pets. During this time, it's also important to have open communication with your supervisors about maintaining work productivity and expectations. This also might be a great opportunity to advocate for yourself to take on new and creative projects that you may have been wanting to start. Tip number 3, use technology to help keep you on track. Create a digital calendar to schedule your tasks daily and weekly. Use what is easiest for you. For example, a Google Calendar or simply creating a chart within a Word document. This helps you to create structure and keep on track of what you're working on. It's also convenient to schedule meetings and calls as they come up throughout the day. Using a digital calendar also makes it easier to cut and paste certain tasks on a different day if you are not able to get to it. Also, try setting an alarm on your phone to help with time management and transitioning to task. There are other additional tools such as digital sticky notes to use for reminders. Tip number 4, create a routine to start your workday. Daily routines matter. Whenever you begin your workday, whether it's early in the morning or late afternoon, create a routine to get you started. Review your calendar and plan out your day at the beginning of your work shift. This can help keep you productive and motivated throughout the day. It's also important to allow for flexibility in your workday. Even though we might create a routine to help keep us on track, it's also important to remain flexible and allow for changes in our day. Being mentally prepared for these changes can help us to better manage ourselves when they do occur. Tip number 5, don't forget to check in with yourself. It's important to build in breaks from the screen. Take time to stand up, stretch, or walk away from the computer, or maybe even meditate. Also, schedule self-care activities in your calendar along with your other tasks daily. This can be helpful in remembering to do them and following through with them. It's also important to be intentional with how you take your breaks. For example, for your lunch break, try not to eat at your computer or work at the same time. Perhaps plan to go outside, eat with your loved ones who may also be at home, or schedule a video chat lunch date with a coworker. This can help you to create that space to intentionally make your break times more fulfilling and rewarding. I hope these tips were helpful. For additional resources, please visit our website at vcurrtc.org. Thank you.